Well, here we go, folks. We did it. We did it, NASCAR fans. We did it. Chase Elliott is once again in victory lane for the fourth time in the Cup career. But the first of the season. The first of Talladega. Ow! And this is officially where the Joe Gibs and Roger Penske show has officially been canceled because of Dawsonville's native son. Chase Elliott has got his win at Talladega. The same one where his father held the record. The same place where his father had held the record. I think this is the same place his father had won. Whew. Whew. Sorry about that. Just making sure I don't lose my voice. I almost did. Because I was screaming at the final lap. When Chase Elliott was going to the, when Chase Elliott is going to the, going to win. Well, where Ricky Stenhouse was, but we're going to have a quick recap. Unfortunately, the big one had already happened involving Bubba Wallace and, Michael McDowell and Denny Hamlin, the Daytona 500 winner, are involved in a big one. And then we got some results for, just in case. So the Stage 1 winner is, of course, the courtesy of Ty Dillon, who's got it from Alex Bowman and his older brother, Austin. But some people are really praising Ty Dillon's performance. But there's the other half saying it was rigged because of sponsorship. Because the race is sponsored by Geico. It's sponsoring the race at Talladega. Come on, guys! It's not rigged. It's just a race. And the sponsor belongs in the race car anyways, you know? So what? Jimmy Johnson won the Vegas race when Colbot's was the sponsor. And yes, of course. And then that second stage, it was a clean one. And Hendricks got 1, 2, 3, courtesy of Chase Elliott getting the second stage win. And Alex Bowman again, second. And third is William Byron. Where's Jimmy Johnson? Well, sadly, he was 10 laps down. But then stage 3 had happened. Well, because, I was trying to finish work, and then I tried to get home so I can watch the race and see what happens next. But then around lap 7 to go, the big one just happened. Which of course involves 77 of, it involves Chris Buescher and, of the 37, and Justin Haley of the 77 Chevy, and and I forgot who, but also Martin Truex in a Toyota, one of the Joe Gibbs. And that brings out the caution. And then followed by the red flag, because all the cars had to come to a halt. And before it goes back to yellow, the drivers have gotten the officials, the safety crew, have gave every driver a bottle of water. Well, that was really nice. I should get myself a bottle of water after this. And then, of course, we see everyone pitting. Well, not everyone. No, risk versus reward. 4 new tires versus 4 old tires. So then, Kyle Busch was taking the lead, but sadly, he did not get the lead. And then Joey Logano was trying to hold on to the lead, see if he could get another Penske win. But like I say, I'm really, really tired of being at the Joe Gibbs and Roger Penske show. So I was going to say, that's it, I'm out. But then, it's going down. And then, Chase Elliott's got the lead. And then he stayed on the left lane. He stayed in the bottom lane. And that was really the best. The bottom lane. But then Eric Jones have spun. But there's no caution. And then when it's 2 laps to go, they kept going and going and going. But Ricky Stenhouse wrecked in the front and the finish line, but he go below the double yellow. Well, after hit the wall, no caution. But then the big one happened again late for the 3rd time. It involves David Reagan and William Byron, Jeffrey Earnhardt in the 81 Toyota. Well, David Reagan in 38 and in the 38 Ford, William Byron in a number 24 Chevrolet, and the one who did a barrel roll similar of Elliott Sadler and the 38 Ford of Robert Yates Racing, which is, of course, he is similar to Elliott Sadler's barrel roll back in 2003, which get Michael Waltrip the win. But Chase Elliott took the lead, and the rule, therefore, by law, or by the rule, whoever gets that result, gets the checkered and is the leader, will get the checkered and the win. And I've almost lost my voice, telling him don't let Alex Bowman or Ryan Preece or anybody get the win. But then, yep, it's official. The Joe Gibbs and Roger Penske show, I'm going to say it again, it's officially been canceled. And yes, this is a sports talk. Yes, and yes, I've been doing the sports talk because I love NASCAR, More passion in motorsports. Yeah, that was the best race I ever saw. And it was long since Chevrolet won. And it was back in October. And who got the win in October? The same man who won Talladega. Chase Elliott. And the fans were wild out there. They really were wild. And everybody was really, really, really scared. It was a thriller. But on a side note, I hope Kyle Larson is okay. But then when he go, and yes, Thankfully, he was fine. And yes, everyone, thankfully, Kyle Larson is fine. So therefore, Chase Elliott is officially locked into playoffs, so he don't have to worry. And speaking of, he's already locked into the All-Star race, thanks to the win in 2018, which came at Watkins Glen. So therefore, he's already in the All-Star race. And yes, we are a month away, or 3 weeks away from the All-Star race. Saturday. But I'm going to skip out on the 2 because I got work. Alright guys, it's time for me to sign off. From Spreaker and for Sports Talk. Because I'm going to make a transition to geekdom when I go see Avengers Endgame. And then I'm going to do a review, spoiler free, and spoiler on Anchor FM, which is going to be scheduled on Tuesday. But remember guys, don't spoil the endgame, alright? But that's for Anchor FM. Although, for Sports Talk, fight. Race. Win.